1-800-636-8686, text 37170. That's how you get involved with the program today. Text and emails coming in. We've been playing the awful play-by-play audio of mine, and at least I'm open enough to tell you how bad it was and embarrass myself with a national audience. It was brutally bad. Oh, baby, what a play! And I'm getting a lot of texts about this and emails. Josh, your play-by-play was really terrible. Yours, the Bad News Bears remake. I actually like the Bad News Bears remake. I actually enjoyed the Bad News Bears remake. I think it was well cast with Billy Bob Thornton. Also talking about Little League. We don't understand why the Little League World Series is on TV either. Signed, the WNBA. War Spartan Football, Chris in the 517. Thank you very much, Chris. So, the big story in the NFL today, and really I'd say other than Tiger going 6 under par, the next biggest story of the day, and maybe you could argue it is the biggest story of the day, is one that's kind of recycled, kind of regurgitated. It's something that comes up once every few months. We talk about it a lot, and it's the potential for an 18-game schedule. Yesterday on my radio show, somebody called up about the customer always being right, and that was in reference to fans. The customer is always right, always right. Then he called me Sonny Boy, I think. So he kind of lost a little bit of his credibility there. But he called me Sonny Boy. The customer is always right. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that the customer is always right. Most of the time the customer's right, but there are times that the customer is not right. There are times the customer's just a jerk. But in this case, talking about the NFL is the most popular sports league in the country. Averages 17 million viewers a game. TV contracts that pay teams close to $100 million, and it's the #1 sport in America. You've got packed stadiums, merchandise flying off shelves, you've got fans tuning in and turning out. It would really make sense to add more games, wouldn't it? This would be a huge success, shouldn't it be? You would think. If something's so successful, 17 million viewers, TV contracts that pay teams $100 million a year, it's arguably, and you might not even be able to argue this point, it is the #1 sport in America. And it's probably taken over baseball, or overtaken baseball, as the #1 sport in America's pastime. It's there. More people, the Super Bowl has 150 million viewers. At its high point, you're talking about 120, 125 million people watching the Super Bowl at its high point, at its pinnacle. You know how many people watch baseball? Not too many. You get a handful of people that watch your local affiliates when the team is on. You know, the NBA has nice numbers when the Celtics and Lakers are involved. We saw that this year. Game 7 with Kobe, 30 million people tuned in to watch that game. And I think basketball's on the upswing, but it's not the NFL, and it never will be. The NFL's king, and it's going to be king. And if the NFL were to add 2 more games and eliminate 2 preseason games, financially, that would be a great success for the teams. It would be a great success for the franchises and the league. Because more games equals more tickets, better TV deals, ad dollars. And on the surface, you would think fans would be clamoring for an 18-game schedule. You would think that the fans would be going crazy for the opportunity to have more of a good thing. Something that they love. Because fans in America love football. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and football. You can eliminate baseball. Football, hot dogs, apple pie. It's what Americans love. It's what they watch. You know, it's a religion. How many people go out and on Sundays, whether they play fantasy football, whether they're watching at home, whether they go to the game? That's what Americans do on Sundays. It's a football day. Monday night football is a big day. Thursday night, Saturday night, whatever night they're putting it on. NFL could be on every night. 17 million people would watch it. So you would think that more football is a good thing, right? Maybe not. A poll at usatoday.com asked fans if they were in favor of an 18-game schedule. 65% of those polled said no. So 65% of those polled said they don't want to see an 18-game schedule. And what was the reason most of them gave? 16's a perfect number, and they don't want to see more injuries. Because more games equal more injuries, equal more meaningless games, and a watered-down product. Nobody wants to see a grueling 18-game season and then the playoffs. They'd watch it, but you're going to have some beat-up guys. In the NFL, you're talking about an average career of 3.5 years. So the average